Welcome student to this video tutorial under the cardiovascular system. We are going to discuss the conduction system of the heart. Okay, so this video is made in connection to what we did in the previous video. So when I was introducing cardiovascular system, I talked about the structure of the heart. We looked at the external structure of the heart. We went on to describe the internal structure of the heart as well as the cardiac muscles. I mentioned some specific um, characteristics in the structure of the cardiac muscle, and that differentiated from other types of muscle like skeletal muscle and smooth muscles. Okay, so we are going to look at the conduction system of the heart. Okay, so the conduction system of the heart is actually due to the fact that the ventricles as well as the atria cannot contract without generation of an action potential. So, conduction system of the heart, we're going to look at how electrical impulse is conducted within the heart to cause depolarization, bring about contraction. So without the contraction of the artery as well as contraction of the ventricle, then the heart cannot do its function. So we need to look at what are the major components of the conduction system of the heart. So the major components that are responsible for the conduction of the electrical impulse in the heart are the SA node, the sinoatrial node, we have the AV node, we have the bundle of His, we have the right and left bundle branches, and we have the Purkinje fibers. Okay, so we need to describe each component by each component. So we want to know what is unique about the SA node, what is unique about the AV node, as well as what is unique about the Purkinje fibers. Okay, so all these are involved in the conduction system. Now, there is something unique about SA node. It is considered to be the pacemaker cells. They are the ones which generate the electrical impulse at the rate of 60 to 100 beats per minute. Hence, the normal heart rate of an adult human being should be in that range. Okay, approximately 70 beats per minute. That's the normal range. So because the SA node generates electrical impulse at that rate. Okay, where is it located? This is the superior vena cava. Just at the opening of the superior vena cava, as this superior vena cava drains blood into the right atrium, that's where the SA node is located. Mind you, it is very much important to know the location of this component. Now, how does this electrical impulse get to be distributed to all parts of the heart where it is required? So, from the SA node, it get to be distributed to the AV node using the internodal pathway. The internodal pathway is the one that is responsible to transmit the electrical impulse from the SA node to the AV node. But there's something unique again. There is direct connection using the Bachmann's bundle. Bachmann's bundle is the one which transmits electrical impulse from the SA node directly to the left atrium. Remember, both atria need to contract. So they need this electrical impulse for depolarization. Don't always forget that. Then we must note to say that the AV node has also the capacity to generate electrical impulse of about 40 to 60 beats per minute. Therefore, if the SA node is damaged, okay, if the SA node is damaged, the human being can survive using the AV node because they can be able to they allow their hearts to beat at least 60 beats per minute. It's in that range, 40 to 60 beats per minute, a normal adult. Okay. But There's something unique that happens for the electrical impulse to move from the AV node to the bundle of His. Remember, bundle of branches, bundle of His is the one which connects the atrium, the electrical impulse from the atrium to the ventricles. But since we want the ventricles to contract first, then we want at this point the atrium, sorry, the atrium need to contract first. Then at this point, we want to allow the ventricles to relax so that they can receive blood from the atrium. Therefore, there is a delay of about 0.12 seconds at the AV node. Okay? So at AV node, there's a delay to allow ventricular filling. Then, after the ventricles contract, the atria contract, they push blood into the ventricles. Then, by then, it means that the AV node have now transmitted an impulse to the bundle of His. Bundle of His carries, uh, is also able to generate its own action potential, but the rate is much lower than the rate of AV node. Guess the rate that bundle of His transmit this electrical impulse. At what rate? It is be able to do this at the rate of approximately about 30 to 50 beats per minute. Hence, you cannot survive on this one. Okay. Mind you, you can survive on AV node once the SA node is not working well or it get damaged. So from the bundle of His, then we want this electrical impulse to go into the individual ventricles. We have the right bundle branch where the electrical impulse is conducted to the right ventricle so that it causes depolarization along the muscles of the right ventricle, causing the contraction. Same with on the left side, there is what we call left bundle branch. What is this left bundle branch going to do? It's going to conduct this electrical impulse to the left side of the heart, causing depolarization and allowing these uh, muscles to what? To contract. So the left bundle branch is going to do what? Is going to contract. So once they contract means that they push blood into the aorta, then the aorta can distribute blood. Can distribute now to the rest of the body. And the left, the right ventricle can send blood to the lung for purification. From the right bundle branch, we are going to the Purkinje fibers. Even here, left bundle branch, we are going to the Purkinje fibers. These are also specialized cells. Okay, so I did mention the rate at which left bundle branch. It's actually approximately about 20 beats per minute, which is smaller. Okay, then for the Purkinje fibers, they also generate electrical impulse at the rate of 15 beats, 10 to 15 beats per minute. Then that is how the conduction system works. In summary, SA node generate an action potential at the rate of 60 to 100, then transmit it to the AV node using internodal pathways and to the to the left atrium using the Bachmann's bundle. Okay, then from the AV node, it's going to the bundle of his right and left bundle branches. Then eventually it goes into the Purkinje fibers. Then the causing the contraction of the ventricle. Remember the property that I mentioned about the cardiac muscles. What is unique about the cardiac muscles? They are connected. The cardiomyocytes are connected to each other by intercalated discs. What is unique about this connection that they make is that they make a firm junction so that these muscles contract together. And what term do we give to the ability of the atrium contracting together and the ability of the ventricles contracting together? Who can guess? Of course, it's what we call syncham. So remember, if the video was helpful to you, just like and subscribe so that you will support me to continue making these interesting videos. All right, bye bye.